time traveling? What do you mean we're time traveling? After tonight, yes. And for those of you wondering, no, I'm not making a statement by wearing a sleeveless shirt. What happened was I've been putting off laundry for way too long, and this is all I had left. And I'm going to be honest, I had a sweatshirt on over this. I forgot I had it on. All I know is Nick better be on the update list because it's going to make stuff an hour longer for no reason. Should have just said you flexing on them haters. I if if I was like trying to be the lamest douche on the internet, I that's definitely the play. That's the route. Anybody who says flexes on the haters is hurting on the inside. Let's be real. They're saying flexing on the haters because the haters, the words have been cutting deep. The haters are winning. All right, the first three lists are the only lists I have updated, so I'm going to start randomizing those. Also, yes, it is Cyber Monday. This might be your last chance ever to get these deals for the rest of your life. So instead of just laying awake at night wondering where it all went wrong, just buy into the breaks today. Avoid all the regret, all the pain, all the shame. I didn't go live Sunday because I honestly, dude, I was just dead. I was just like, it's not happening. But tomorrow I will be live. I'll also have you know that me and Haley had an agreement to alternate families for Thanksgiving or for just holidays in general. And I'll have you know, I drove to both sides of the family because that's life. Dude, you're dueling this late in the Beige Bucks game. Chucky Chucky is running a little like he's running the pool tables right now. He's trying to hustle people. Tonight is my night. Oh my gosh. Yeah, nobody duel Chucky if you want to lose your points. All right, we're getting started. Chucky, that spelling on a Monday, dude. That's how I die. Reading something like that, please. If I'm on the verge of like just a big brain aneurysm, that's what's gonna set it off right there. You guys are gonna like. I don't think that's the content you guys want. There's probably a different website for that. What was like the live leak or something? What was like the old like it was like funny junk era before YouTube. They did anything went. Everyone just posted everything. No, not e-bombs. I'm saying like YouTube. I think it was Live Leak. Yeah, Ding, that's what it was. It was Napster, the site that you could steal music. That's what it was. Yeah, I give up. I thought I had a bunch of boomers in here. I just got a bunch of modern people using TikTok. Dude, one day everyone's gonna log in who has a TikTok, and their bank is just gonna, everything's gonna be compromised. It's all gonna be gone. The camera facing me seems dark. It's because I set it dark. Here, I could crank it up one notch. There you go. Now you could see me. Don't yell at I wasn't yelling at you, dang. We can't see them guns. The sleeve monster got me before stream, guys. I held him off for this long, and then I put a shirt on today, and it was over. We got Italian hands. I haven't seen this card since like Nam. Born in it. Also, I don't know why. I wonder if the button works. I think it does. My name is Joe works. Okay, good. If the My Name is Jed button works, then we're good. We're rolling. So me, Haley, and the parents went to Fogo de Chao yesterday. And I watched a funny podcast where they were talking about stealing meat from Fogo de Chao because it's all you can eat. And I didn't do it because I didn't feel like it. I didn't want the repercussions. And it's not so much stealing. You're packing up a container. Is there fusion in this brakes? Let me tell you something, Chucky. When you buy into the brake, it does list the sets, but I'll tell it to you anyway. The fusion is in these brakes. Chucky, listen. we're family friendly in here. I don't need you casting spells and stuff over here. I don't know what you just typed to me, but I love you. Thank you. And I know what you meant to type. I just wanted to have some fun with it. You sure it had the mailman? Dude, I don't know my mailman's name, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, I sneezed. It was a joke, Chucky. I know what you meant. I don't know him by name, but like I'll say what's up, you know? That's a Hyper Boltund out of Fusion. I feel like Hyper Boltund might be an indicator of all Gengar. Let's get into the rest of this and see. No, you didn't miss it. After coming back from Fogo de Chao, I had way too much meat and I just went into hibernation like a bear. Caught him. What? Really? From Mr. Deeds. Fried cheese with honey. Are you talking about Saganaki, dude? That's Greek. No, they didn't have honey. They do bring like plantains and yucca, which I thought was only from a video game, but apparently it's a real thing. To be fair, if you went to like a midnight showing or like a late showing of Endgame, that was the longest movie ever. That movie never ended, and I was okay with it. I fell asleep in the last Fast and Furious movie where they went to the moon. I just knocked out. I couldn't. It did not hold my interest. I saw the main actor from Tokyo Drift, and I was like, man, life has not been good to you, has it? It's been a rough road. You're gonna be. Yeah, we had like a gift card from last Christmas that we had to use up. Otherwise, they would take it away. Not take it away. I don't know if it even goes bad, but we just wanted to use it up. There's a Shane Gillis podcast where his buddy talks about going to Fogo and just stuffing a bag underneath the table. Just stole all the meat. You're gonna level up your Pokemon to level 100. That's pretty high, Chucky. Do you think that you could handle all that power? Have to take the rack of lamb. See, Fogo's not what it used to be. I remember going there when we had relatives from Italy visit, and it was all high end. Like they didn't have no chicken or no pork trying to bait you in. Whenever they came over with chicken or pork, I was like, no, bring the good stuff. I'm not taking the bait meat. And then they got the whole salad bar. My parents and Haley, they loaded up their plate with salad. I was like, listen, you're going about this all wrong. They want you to have the salad. They want you to go up again for the salad. I took like one scoop of Mexican street corn that they had as like a palate cleanser between the meat. And then I won. That's like if you ever been to an all-you-can-eat sushi place, dude, you don't eat that umami beans. You don't have the salad either. Absolutely, it's how they get you. Them putting in the salad bar is them hedging their bet. They're like, okay, we got some garbage meat on the menu. We got some like chicken that looks exotic. We just call it Brazilian chicken. And the salad bar, like we're gonna be okay. My dad looks at me. He's like, "You don't want the chicken?" I was like, "I gotta have chicken at home." And he's like, "Fair." He knows. Nice. I wasn't the biggest fan of the Let's Go games, but I did buy them because they had a Pokeball that you could use as a remote on Pokemon Go. And you understand what I'm saying. And it's not like you're like, oh, like, you don't have to make it so serious. I mean, you do because it's not cheap and you want to get your money's worth. I didn't like the fusion of regular Pokemon and Pokemon Go. I like them both separately. I don't like them both in one game. I think there's an application for it, Chucky. I haven't done it yet. And the IVs don't transfer usually. If you have like like I have a perfect IV shiny T-Tar in Go, it wouldn't transfer the IV to being perfect, which sucks. Exactly, yeah. I'd rather have a perfect IV than not a perfect IV. Would it be a minimum 5 IV Pokemon? I don't know. I haven't tried. I remember Googling it, and it doesn't keep the IV. I guess there's only 3 in Pokemon Go, I would say. I think it's only like 3 stats it pulls the IV from. Which I don't know why they did that. Just make it universal. It's like such a no-brainer. Good hits, good first break. And Chucky, I don't have any reason not to pull you heat. They did include their biggest region yet in Pokemon Go. I feel like they didn't like add anything in Pokemon Go for like the first couple of years, and then they added all the way like Gen 3, Gen 4 all together, and it didn't like give it a chance to like have its day. If that makes sense. Like I feel like there wasn't enough of a gap to enjoy each gen being added. There's a section in Discord for that, Chucky. That way people can see it permanently. Did I not print the first 3 breaks? Yo, we got breaks open and it's Cyber Monday. I'm just letting y'all know. Oh, you meant in breaks. I thought you meant in game. Alright. Honestly, Chucky, I think you should keep your spot. I'm just saying. Because you're going to end up trading away a good hit. It's better to play it as it lies. And I get it. Some people like feel the need to like wheel and deal. It's not the play. Sometimes you just gotta let it ride. Gomorrah. But yeah, I hope you guys didn't miss me too much on Sunday. See, Chucky, you trade away fire and then you give away that. That's why I say never trade. And it's gradable. Oh, that's dark? Well, I'm going to pull a Mazard anyway, so it's all good. So, Matthew, I still got to add to the counter as well. I mean, regardless, my statement stands. That's why you don't trade. Chucky's getting the fire energy from fusion. That's why. Not false hope yet. Especially when I can pull nice little alt Giratina that we've been waiting for. Well, I don't even want to pull the alt Gengar. Honestly, like, there's just better cards out there. I don't care about it. I don't care enough to even pay attention to it. Real man, you of all people should understand reverse psychology, okay? You just make deals. What? Are you like on Shark Tank or something, dude? Almost Gengar. Giratina's Dragon. Chucky. The open pick, we have Dill. So you're acknowledging the fact that I have the power over what gets pulled in that, huh? It's spooky. I don't even want all Gengar. I swear, dude, if I pull all Gengar, I'm going to be upset. I don't want to pull it. Thank God. I thought it was. Only part of it? Yeah, but like it was a part you didn't need. It was like a pinky or something, right? A couple of toes for a Charizard, it ain't bad. I'd take that deal. Do you even really need your pinky toe? Like, let's be honest. You could probably still be fine. I'm saying pinky toe. For balance. I mean, what if you just leaned a little bit? You'd be fine. I thought a couple times I lost my pinky toe throughout the years. You ever jammed your foot on a piece of furniture? I thought I was like, okay, well, when I look down, there's going to be no pinky toe. That's a Salamence there for dark. Chucky, you got 2 full arts so far? That's pretty good. Yeah, that was because somebody got really weird about asking me for feet pics. And it was like funny at first, and then the dude was serious, and it was like, okay, I'm done with this conversation. And I think John banned the word feet, and it put the kibosh on all of it. What's up, Gilbert? Thank you for that sub, sir. Much appreciated. How will your feet grip your shoe without a pinky toe? My feet don't grip my shoe. They kind of like sit inside of the shoe. I buy, shoes that fit. You would have a lot more room in your shoe. Like, you probably go down a size. Save money. No, you're never late. This might be the last chance, though, dude. Who knows? To hold on for life? Well, if you lose your shoe, will you die? The only downside is you can't wear those weird, like, rubber shoes that are shaped like feet. Those were a big thing for a while. I don't see them much anymore. Your shoes. Ah, I see. That was a good one, Rahway. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I sprechen see. You are very welcome. At the end of the day, the Zard wasn't yours, but who cares? You got a bunch of other hits. Everyone got some heat. Hope you have a great Christmas. Oh, you're going to be gone for good now? I'll be live between now and Christmas. Like, for sure. Hey, your day of Zards will come. It's just a matter of time. Labor Day 2024. What if there was just a year, dude, where we all went back into the wilderness and we have to do it like every 3 years or something? We just turn into nomads. That's what I do with Ding's graded cards whenever they come in. I make sure that they get released in the proper environment, which is the forest. It's a nice little catch and release. Well, yeah, I rescue them and I release them because they were in captivity. I'm like Steve Irwin, but for your graded Pokemon cards. I felt that one coming. Some dust up in here, dude. I don't know what's going on. It's probably all the pack fragments. I'm just inhaling them. Well, it's got to be more than throwing. You got to like launch that thing. That could be a game show where you go find them out in the forest. You got to make it out alive. The other dudes can stop you from leaving. And thank you for saying bless you. I appreciate you. Good manners. Let me tell you, while I was making these breaks today, I was watching Megamind because I'm out of stuff to watch, and that was on Netflix. But so help me God, dude, if Netflix logs me out or gives me another notification saying, like, this is not a part of your household, Netflix will be gone. I will delete it. I will unsub. I'll tell my bank that I got scammed and they got to give me all the money back. I got too many people on my Netflix and it's trying to like track households. They probably lost so many subscriptions that day that they rolled that out. But it's only Netflix. None of my other ones do it. Gengar. Okay, Serena. This fusion today is like, okay, Serena is the card. They raised the price of ad-free. Dude, I'm so sick of having to like avoid actively like pay to avoid ads. I should have a choice to not be advertised to. Okay.
What?
What?
You're like, okay.
Yeah, I'm talking to people on live. You remember that?
Oh, what you
What I do
looked
for
at
a
me
living?
as you said
Oh,
that.
yeah. Yeah. She says what? Like I'm talking to her. Oh, Mr. Red, you weren't paying attention for the beginning of stream. I think it was supposed to be in this shipment, like that we're sending out. You did buy in, right? Well, okay. So what did you say? I never got an email. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Now, if you reply all on emails, I'm gonna give your email to like the worst of the worst spam. So please don't. I'm gonna give your information to like a used car dealership, and they're just gonna cold call you every day. I'm gonna sign you up and say very interested, just waiting on a phone call. Oh, it's happened before, Gilbert. It's very hard to get on like the list of like my people that are just the worst people on the planet and I hate them forever, like eternally, even through death. My hate will pass on to my kids. It's very hard to get there, but once you're there, oh man, you're there to stay. And let me tell you, the person who replied all is there. Like, he's got a VIP section chair. Okay, I can't stop pulling this Alt Blaziken apparently. Well, here's the thing. He wouldn't necessarily reply to it if I told him directly. He would just send it. So I just texted him again to make sure that it's in this week's, or else he's gonna be walking it to you. No, it is a biggie because I've already told him, and this is just being negligent, and I don't accept that. Well, it will be sent out. I'm gonna request a selfie confirmation that he's done it. And if he doesn't send it, I'm just gonna I'm gonna bring him in to like a local court, and bind him. I'm talking like last week, like last Black Friday week, last week. Zapdos. Also, I gotta find a good remote control car so that Luna can chase it and tire her out. You're very welcome. Another chick. This is a very like Thanksgiving themed break right here, even though it's not Thanksgiving anymore. A lot of burbs. Garchomp. Well, I was just singing the songs to myself, I guess. The problem is I have to change the audio source to the same audio source that I put the headphones in, but I can't do it beforehand because then you won't hear anything. Like the third one I pulled you in a week. Listen, dude, if you don't want it, I'll keep it. Nah, I'm just kidding. I know you're happy about it. Oh, I had a fantastic one today. So Haley's been on a home improvement kick, and she bought a Ring doorbell. hooked it up to the Alexa. My parents have the same Amazon Prime account, which is mine. And I proceeded to get a phone call saying, "Hey, are you at my house?" And I was like, "No." "Why?" "Oh, we got a notification saying someone's at the door." And I was like, "Oh, let me tell you what happened here." It hooked up to our Alexa, which was a bad move. And now they get notifications. This is why, like, I just need to handle anything that's technology in the house. There's a reason why certain things are done a certain way. By the way, this is a gold Salamance. Who's got dark? Ryan. Congrats on your Salamance. So help me God, anybody calls it Roaring Moon, dead to me. I forbid such names being used in here. The Nine Tails, hello. Alright, forbidden. Into the hole with him. He will learn. Don't actually time him out. I'm kidding, obviously. EA Game Manager for... You answered your own question. You put EA in your sentence. There you go. I could have warned you on that one. EA is notorious for just being the worst company ever. Like, I know it's like a lot of game companies suck right now, but EA is like Hall of Fame. Is there probably, honestly? It was like when Yahoo was trying to verify my identity so I could like play in the league that we had. And in order for me not to wait in line to talk to customer service, they had a microtransaction. I was like, you guys are joking, right? EA bought servers to like make sure other games didn't succeed because EA owns a lot of like the game servers. I want to rewatch a video on that, but like when people are releasing a game, a lot of them can go belly up because they don't want to pay EA the money to like rent their servers. I remember that was a big thing like around the Fork Knife era. They have like a monopoly on that. What game are you playing that has EA? Like Battlefield? Oh, Fork Knife was a scam when it first came out, dude. Anyone who fell for that one. That game just needs to die and the world will be better again. Dude, when it first came out, I hated Earth. I'm going to be honest with you. Every time I saw a kid do a Fortnite dance, I wanted to, like, end it for myself. I just thought, like, to myself, I was like, wow, like, we really have gone astray. Is life even worth, like, being around for this? And you might be like, oh, it heard me. YouTube disconnected for a second. But I hear you, Bulldog. The launcher for EA seems like the most janky like piece of garbage I've ever used. I I think I used it for Battlefield. I think. Did I run you guys into the ground last week? What happened? A little sleepy on this Monday? You can't type what Fortnite did? I mean, it single handedly like destroyed the world. It made the world like the world was not better off with that game out. I wasn't talking about just talking. I was talking about the breaks. Cyber Monday. And mind you, we did some work last week. I wasn't talking about talking. Sheesh. Tony Hawk. Didn't like Tony Hawk like recently just had like a documentary about him? Specifically about his video games. I didn't watch it, but like I saw that like it was somewhere. I don't know if it was Netflix or Prime. Everyone has docus coming out about him. The video game ones are interesting though. I feel like there's not enough documentaries about like the video game industry. I know of like one notable one, that's about it. Gold Mew right off the bat. Stun. I also want a documentary about LimeWire. I would watch that and like I would be like, oh man. That would be that one guy I banned for like being weird about it. Yeah, you just got that, Mew. I feel like LimeWire was way bigger than Napster though. Like Napster got like, you know, like all that credibility and like was mentioned in the Facebook movie. LimeWire didn't get no love. FTX, I could promise you, there's already a documentary on it. There was too much money involved. but it's not really talked about. Like, I don't even know like where it originated from. Explaining LimeWire, you pretty much just downloaded whatever you wanted for free. And LimeWire is literally the only reason why I can't like save VODs on Twitch. See, I had an Apple laptop. That was my first computer. So I didn't get the viruses, even though I'm pretty sure I did. Like, the computer like made some weird noises towards the end. My buddy's got some bad viruses though. My one buddy, whenever he turned on the computer, there was Bart Simpson, and he would just start laughing. He'd be like, "Haha, you got a virus," and he couldn't turn it back on. His computer was just done. That's very good. I don't think ransomware existed back then. I'm talking like when I was in grade school, dude. He just destroyed the computer. And that's really good, Sven. That's a win. Hopefully, you had some good stuff in there. What's up, Ivan? Nah, dude, the signature LimeWire whenever you download a song is this. For like the first like 30 seconds of the song while somebody's yelling their DJ name. No, that didn't exist back then for us. It would just destroy your computer. Friends and Gala. Well, 100%. Like, it was guaranteed. You put that on your computer, it was dooming it. Just make you buy a new computer, pretty much. I just used it exclusively for music, and then I remember like iTunes pushback was you couldn't like import the songs into iTunes, which like really screwed everything up if you had an iPod. And then we figured out like you could just drag it into the folder and it would force it in. But then you couldn't like share songs from another person's iTunes. Every month, Sven. So the next batch going out will be by the 1st of December. Hey, if you do, it'll be submitted in the next like week would be the proper term. And then it's, I believe, 120 days from when they receive it. Degree grading. I don't know what that is, so it probably is not worth your time. Okay, so my whole take on grading is if it's not PSA or BGS, I don't recommend it. Sven, that's your money. It's up to you. A lot of these grading companies popped up during COVID when PSA closed down to catch everything up. And now that they're open again, it's maybe not the safest investment if you're looking for long term. If you would have asked me, I would have recommended against it, but as long as you get your cards back, that's all that matters. Anything that's recommended on Facebook, you should take with a very, very, like, the smallest grain of salt that you could find. Please. This is a serious conversation. Please don't meme because then it could be misunderstood. I mean, here's the thing, Sven. Worst comes to worst, I'm sure it was like a cheaper option than PSA. If it wasn't, then whatever. But you could always crack them open and resend. What does that come out to? Like $9 a card? Oh, Sven, I wish you would have asked me, but like, it's not the end all be all. You'll get to the destination. You might just have to take a couple extra steps, that's all. As long as you get your cards back, that is the main thing. At the end of the day, like I don't want you to feel like you paid $9 to put it in a nice case for each card. Like, it's not the worst way I could put it. If you get your cards back, it's all good. You did a couple extra steps, and you'll get to the same destination. The problem is when you're talking about grading, if you're talking about anything, talk about cat food. Next time you open Facebook or any social media, just wait to see the ads. And I promise you that's how they got you. But for the future, So let's pray they do get lost? No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Let's pray you get them back. And you're good. Let's not pray that they get lost. No, no. For the future, though, Sven, you're going to make a decision like that, especially like, I don't know who it was, dude, but like, they spent like 5-10 grand on jungle packs. Yeah, but the cards are probably going to be worth more than what you insured them for. So let's not hope they get lost. Somebody bought like, they spent like 5 to 10 grand on jungle packs, and I was like, "You bought a sealed box, right?" And he's like, "Well, I didn't get any hollows out of these packs," and I was like, "Out of a sealed box?" And he's like, "No, loose," and I was like, "If you would have asked me beforehand, I would have told him." Well, yeah, but you don't buy loose packs. That's the key. Yeah, but I don't care, Rotwing. I don't trust people. Just because they say heavy doesn't mean anything. Even if they're not outright scamming, they could just be inept and bought it from someone else who was lying. Just in the future, Sven, before you spend the money and make a decision, I'm right here. Ask me. And our Discord. All right, people are absolutely like just dead after today. Of course you did, bowling kid. I'm happy you admit it too. Got you. Just for the future, if you're gonna grade cards, dude, PSA or BGS. It's the safest thing that you could do. Don't let anyone talk you into like, but this grading company just came out this like no. Don't. Don't listen to anyone on Facebook. Facebook people are usually people that don't know what they're talking about. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'm not trying to make money off of you. Dude, the more and more I see you say things like this, and I look at the sword next to your name, and I'm questioning myself. Why you do this? Yeah, you laugh. I hope that you got scammed by whoever you bought from on TikTok. Legit. I hope you get like a nice picture of just like a piece of poop. Because like until it happens, you're not gonna learn. Well, tell your brother that he's incorrect. I couldn't tell you. You could look at YouTube though and rewind to see your hits. No, I know what you meant, dude. It doesn't make me think any like more of you. I can tell you that. Oh yeah, and there's no regulation there. Dude, that's where people go after they've been banned on every other platform. That's the god honest truth. All right, I'm gonna wait a couple more minutes, and then we'll just call it for today. I understand because last week was insane. Yeah, but it shouldn't just be on one person, dude. Alright, I think 5 is good to go. He does want the heat. He'll be rewarded for it. Can you get that? Yes. Whatever it is. I'll try my best. Aerodactyl. Baby Zord. I don't even know where Fusion. I think Fusion's the next set right now. What do we got here? Giratina Full Art. What's that? Nada. Olivia, thank you. Happy Cyber Monday to you. Almost 6 years. Almost 5 years. Almost 5 years. I mean, technically almost 6 years. Pretty wild is right. You're closer to 6 than you are to like 1 or 0. Venomon. Ooh. Ty? That is a very disgusting alt. Very good. Welcome back. Wow. Psychic. Steel. Crown Zenith. I had it in almost every break for like since it came out. That was this year, and I'm already like down to like reserves for it, so I like it. So that cringe face you made when I told you how much you spent on the grading was worth the money. I don't know about that, dude. I would have made that face for free. I hate to see people get, not waste their money, but, spend their money in a way that's maybe not to like their most beneficial. No Black Friday discount for Crown Zenith. Bro, these sets in front of you for $10 is like the best that you can do. Distribution don't do Black Friday no more, dude. They're all squeezing. You know what you'd get a Black Friday deal on probably is like Scarlet Violet base. That's a gold trainer, by the way. Steel. But you know what I'm saying, Sven? Like, I don't like to see people not, like, have the most optimal choice. That's all. And I don't mean to make you feel bad. I would have advised against it, but, it could be fixed. $30. That makes me feel like those are resealed or it's just the empty box. Because that's hilarious. If you saw it for $30, dude, you grab everything, but buy one first and open it to make sure that you don't got like My Little Pony cards inside. What's wrong with My Little Pony? Well, there's nothing wrong with it, but if people are buying 151 boxes, they're probably expecting 151 out of the packs. I think you missed the point, sir. It's yeah, that's what it is. Well, the problem is like whatever their department is, they just think it's all like the same. It's all mix and match. Okay, 7 is either full or has 2 spots left. I'm not sure. Excuse me. But in the meantime, while that gets figured out, I'm gonna just randomize 6. You are very welcome. I don't know if he would make that trade, dude. You got me? Alright. Beautiful. I wasn't sure if there was 2 left or if it was full, and I honestly, I just wanted to keep opening. It's kind of messed up that he wouldn't, but, I get it. He's family, dude. I guess in-laws, but still family. Sulfate, beautiful. Trainer. I'm gonna be honest with you. I probably wouldn't trade that, even as a show of family or friendship. We're this deep into getting a dark alt Gengar. It's a tough one. Poliwhirl, the greatest of Pokemon. We're getting closer, dude. We're seeing more and more cards that I don't usually see out of Fusion. It's Smeagol. My favorite Pokemon. I'm just kidding. It's Schmergle. No. Shuckle is all that's wrong with society. If we removed Shuckle, Fortnite, and Jumbo cards, the world would be a better place. Do you think you'll pick another chase after we pull? Oh, I'll probably pick another one, but like we gotta finish this one first. Cause this has been insane. Also, nice little folded energy there. I don't know why. You know who I blame, dude, for Fortnite? I blame the parents. Because if that was my kid, I'd be like, you're not playing that game. You got PUBG? Or do you play something else? You're not playing Fortnite in my house. In order for them to even think about having that as a question, they would have to beat me in like any of the N64 original games. Mario Kart, Diddy Kong Racing, Super Smash Brothers, and at the end of the day, I would not be beat, so it's all good. That's a gold dragon, by the way, for Daniel. But yeah, Shuckle is the epitome of just mediocre. Mediocrity in the workplace. Person who made Shuckle was not shooting for the stars or, earning that salary. They were trying to clock out real quick, and they drew that. That thing. Rockworm. Leaf is one of those Pokemon that like destroys me, like in the Elite Four or like on Victory Road. But then when I use it, it's garbage. That's Zard number 290, Gilbert. But were we really surprised? What is that piece of plastic? Very gradable. We're 10 Zards away from 300. 44 Zards away from tying. So 45 Zards away from breaking the record. Dang, you got Squirtle as your starter? That's pretty busted. I like that. Hopefully it's got a good IV. I'm jealous. I'm pretty sure I got Score Bunny, but like it isn't great. I'd rather have one of the originals. Or Gen 2. I gave Zard bucks. If I already gave Zard bucks, I'm deducting 1,000 from you. I did add Zard bucks. You're a con artist. Oh man, I'm gonna remember that. I don't feel like typing all that out specifically, but Con artist, Mr. Red. No. Well, you're getting 1,000 minus just from you. Lying is wrong. You shouldn't do it. Why didn't we get an electric? What are you talking about, dude? Don't change the subject. You just lied to extort me for beach bucks. This guy's trying to change the subject over here like he's slick. You extorted me. Like you care? You should care. You shouldn't lie to me, dude. When have I ever lied to you? What did I do to warrant such a injustice? Unbelievable. What do you mean you didn't think? You literally, I scrolled up 3 lines and I was right there. I feel like I can't trust you anymore, Mr. Red. That's sad. We had something special. Rhyme. I gave it right when I pulled it, so I wouldn't forget. My fault for it. That's a double down right there. Is that what we're gonna go with, Mr. Red? Because it's easier to just say, hey, I was wrong. Because when you double down, you lose double the amount. Double down? Okay. Bunch of just people I can't trust anymore. But you know, I deserve it. $10 Black Friday breaks, free giveaways. Just spit in my face, why don't you? 7's good to go. And 8. He didn't instigate anything. You did. What do you mean? You haven't not seen that Lugia from Silver Tempest? Which one? There's like 3. 4 actually. Hyper Gold, Alt, regular full art. So the Alt. That's not an Illustrator rare, I don't think. When I think Illustrator rare, I think it's not textured. Anyone else want to hurt my feelings tonight? Great start to this week, huh? Pikachu is better than Raichu. There you go. You could pile it on, Audrey. Not the best, but not the worst. I'll give you that. I got a friend in you. Well, let him out. Why are you keeping him in there? Why you lose all your points? That's true. Honestly, that's a fair reason. You could probably get another one though, because they are different every time. Speaking of which, I'm gonna get around to designing that this week, just so it's ready. I don't think he'll be able to. What if he wins though? Again. And it's just fate. Honestly, dude, the odds were not in his favor on that win. That was a pretty ballsy. Well, you kind of have to accept it now because it was pretty as close to 0 as you can get for a chance to win. But it's still set to a ridiculously low percentage that I would not expect to see any. Rayquaza Alt is Dragon. Olivia. I wouldn't. You're literally number 4. Yep. Wasn't meant to be. So Audrey, this next bag of cement that's coming your way, do you have a space for it? Are you gonna just put it next to the other bag of cement? You're gonna take the hits out and send it back. Don't do that. Bulk is worth something. You just have to pay for another label, but don't do that, please. Bake it into a special. I'm pretty sure that would probably not only taste bad, but also be harmful to like health. And I'm not trying to poison anybody. With enough yeast. I honestly don't know enough about yeast to call your bluff. So I'm just gonna have to believe you. You have no reason to lie to me. Would it be a cake though, or would it be bread? It could be either, I suppose, right? It just depends if you add sugar. But yeah, don't send the bulk back. You could just send it in and get more stuff. A very dense pound cake. I mean, I like pound cake, but I have a feeling like if you made it with bulk, you'd probably have like a solid chance of getting like some sort of like stomach cancer. Yeah, no. It would probably taste better too. Like if we were to like a cake of hits or a cake of bulk tasting better, I think my money's on the cake of hits. If you had to choose one. I honestly, I didn't think you were getting bulk. I thought you requested for us to send you a couple bags of cement. We lost money on it, 100%, because the cost of cement was a little bit high. But we're here to please. The bulk to cement ratio is a rough one. I also have like I don't even know. It's at least like 75 euros in my wallet that I can't do anything with here in the U.S. because they look at that like monopoly money. Dip the cards in it, use them like tiny bricks. That's what I'm saying. You could probably make like an entire like a shed back there, and it would be like resistant. That thing couldn't catch on fire. 100%. And epoxy, I'm pretty sure like enough layers you could just be bulletproof in there. You can make a bulk like Iron Man suit. But as far as insurance goes, like I don't know if they would insure that as a structure. They might, honestly. They'll take your money because that thing's like that thing could withstand like a small missile. Exactly. The pokey bunker, dude. Just dig it out. I was watching a survival video as I was scrolling, like, I think it was YouTube Shorts. And this dude was, like, showing how to make, like, an igloo. And he balled out. It wasn't even like an igloo. It was, like, kind of like a burrow. But he had, like, the entrance to the stairs to go down to it. He kind of had it keep going a little bit so then the wind wouldn't go into the actual bunker. And I was like, damn, that's smart. It inspired me. I wanted to like build one, but hopefully I wouldn't have to because it'd be like a survival situation. And it wasn't one of those fake videos where like you got like two dudes in the rainforest just making like a hot tub or something. Those are fake. This is a real deal dude. He was just out there in the snow. So if you ever see like those rainforest videos, it's just like two dudes in the mud just like using sticks and then they build like an entire like 3-floor house. Those are fake. They do a time lapse, but they don't show like the bulldozers and stuff, which is hilarious that someone invested that amount of money just to make those videos. But it's pretty telling because it's like you just don't trust anything on the internet. Audrey, you might have something there. You could have a video of your own where you just build stuff out of like bulk. You could also make it fake with the time lapse and just have construction crews in the back. All right, Olivia, good luck. And also Gilbert and Linda. But Olivia is the majority in here. They need stuff to do in the winter. Just when they redo your roof, just have them do it with the bulk. Oh my god, I had a roofing dude come to it was a door-to-door dude, like, he starts the conversation with, hey man, nice shirt. And I was wearing like the Nostalgia Factory jersey, and I was like, yeah, you knocked on my door. That's not how we're gonna start this. Are you selling something? Because I'm not interested. Thank you. He like tried to like bait me into a conversation where I couldn't close the door on him, and I'm like, dude, this door is closing no matter what you say to me right now. If you open a conversation with, hey man, nice shirt. I'm immediately sus. That's a hyper trainer. Dude, I thought our suffering was over for a second there. I would have been Olivia. I'll replace you with when I worked insurance, you gotta work the system and just have insurance pay for it. Just say you had hail damage. If you have the coverage for it. Because odds are you probably got damage from hail anyway. Some sort of weather. Magirna. That is steel. Were you talking about this, Gilbert? And you got colorless? Alright, dude. Alright. I'll just, not the greatest centering, but probably a good shot at being a 9. And honestly, like, you grade that no matter what, probably. Well, definitely. That is hilarious. Well, that card is very rare, so congrats on that. And calling it. That's pretty disgusting, not gonna lie. That Bulbasaur. From Sword and Shield? Sword and Shield. I don't know. There's a lot. Don't listen to real men.
Good night.
Huh?
Good night.
You just open the door like half crack.
Good night.
Luna! Luna! Come here. Come here.
She just potty.
Come here, baby.
in front of you,
Hey.
too.
Come here. Luna, you're loud in here. I'm calling you. You better say hi.
Oh, what is-
Orders are all, baby. Okay. Good night. Even though you'll probably be up by the time I'm done. There you go.
Of course you will.
Alright. Let's exit the premises.
Good night.
Alright. Alright, sorry about that. There was a puppy on the field. There's a puppy timeout. I probably should have threw something better than a great ball for that, but whatever. Psychic. UK Ultra Ball, okay. Maybe if you were in Ukraine or Russia, that would be acceptable. We got some frogs in this house, and we got some frogs in this house. That's fantastic. I'm definitely one of those people in the house. I'll just hear something and just repeat it endlessly. If it isn't stuck in your head, I'm gonna make it stuck in your head. Well, you weren't gonna catch it with that ball. Yeah, I knew I should have threw something better than a great ball, but whatever. Yikes. That would have been a good heavy ball candidate. There's a lot of trainers in that break. Congrats on calling the Lugia. I haven't seen that card in a couple months. You are very welcome. Alright, I'm randomizing through 14. Dude, we are getting so close to breaking the Zard record. If we don't, I'm gonna be very sad. I mean, it has to. It has to come out at some point. More Zards is very good, yes. Let me grab another water and we're good to go. I just muted myself. Now I'm unmuted. All right. Carry on. Kyrie. Enamorous. I expected as much. I mean, the deal is good. Hey, and you're smart for doing so because the deal only comes like once a year. Dodrio. Rush Room. Blend. I don't even know what that is, dude. Why you got a door on your blender? Another Lugia. I don't know why that reminded me where I was very close to getting butterfly doors put on my Durango, my first car in high school. And it wouldn't have been that expensive. Oh, that's not good. That car was a real piece of crap, but man, did I put some aftermarket into it. Psychic energy is very not common. Beautiful. Well, by the time we get there, I'm sure they'll be full. Which shouldn't be that long. And Nidoking with a golem. Nidoking is very not common. I'm surprised no one had any comment towards what I said, though. I don't know. Melt. Sandy Shocks. Just kidding, it's Magneton. I was there for your only shiny Planeswalker. On the gaming channel. Hey Gilbert, you were asking for more Zards, right? Maybe 300 Zards tonight. Oh, dark. I keep doing dark and fire. Oh. Audrey will accept that, Zard. It's because I'm used to seeing the fire one. Pidgeot colors. I'm not used to it. Weirds me out. Gotta change the list. Almost forgot. Wonder if my base got rated on DayZ. I didn't even get the check yesterday. If they did, they got a whole lot of nothing because I wasted all my money is in the bank in that game, and all my resources were built into layers. I think the first week everyone just sits in their base because they're afraid of getting wiped. Electric. Iron Valiant. Sleepy Monday or what? Yeah. I didn't even get to like really relax this weekend, to be honest. nodding off. I think I'm gonna finish off the last of the leftovers tonight. I gotta see if I can just finish Christmas shopping early. Well, even if you're not off, it'll be on the replay. The boom is grass. Well, I'll randomize again once we hit 14 because that's what I'm randomized to. Swirlix. Oh yeah, like half of you nodded off. That's good. Ah, people are just sleeping. I would say it's deserved. Ding's not even here, dude. He's gonna miss that catch. I hope to see him drop to 11. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's people I root against. Squirtle with an Arbok. That is a very juicy pack. Dark is Linda. Water is Audrey. Alakazam. Just wanted it. Coco. Yeah, but if the ranks are that close, where someone outside of top 10 has a chance, that's not safe. Gilbert, that Alakazam is yours, by the way. For those of you that still have a pulse. I don't hear any metal clinking, so that is your quadrant of the house. There's no ghosts allowed in my house. Hostile environment for that. I think you are hearing things. Only a Gengar are true. That's a good observation, Gilbert. I'm gonna be honest with you. That one slipped my mind. Alpha. through. Oh, absolutely. Google. Dragon. I see something textured, dude. I don't know. Mew. Closer again. I didn't even check mine. I'm gonna be honest with you. Probably lost. I set the roster and I just haven't even looked at it. I won by 3 points. Skill. Skill-based matchmaking right there. That's a very nice Arcanine, by the way. Not common at all. Gilbert. Trent. Shinshu. I would say so. But it's paying off. I mean, dude, I haven't seen it probably in 3 months, legit. And Silver Tempest has been in everything. gotta be stubborn and elusive. Should be good on top loaders for a little bit. Couple of TLs, you know. I just get the same ones 3x4, I think. Kangas cone. Also, Gilbert, Nick confirmed to me that he already has a booster box sitting in your box to be shipped. So, this next upcoming box for last week, you'll have it. You are very welcome. Sorry you had to wait an extra week. You weren't at all. You would know if you were rude, dude. You were not rude at all. Absol. Larvitar. literally asked in like the kindest way possible, like overly kind. It was awesome. It's crazy. Well, if you win some battles, you get a box. But that's not what it was from. It was from bundles. It just slipped through the cracks. That's a very nice fight. I don't even find that annoying. It's just when people are like, that's all they're about. Like, if you're a person that's only here for free stuff, and it's like, oh, only time I ever hear from you, then I'm like annoyed. I still do it because that's what I promised, but it's a little disingenuous. That's all. Very nice full art. That's revealed it. Oh, not at all. Giratina. Chandelure. Good amount. Good amount. So, last time I played Sea of Beige, I played it for like a couple months straight on the gaming channel, so I could get this PvP curse for hitting level 100 with a faction. There's this mode called Hourglass where you like search for opponents and it's one-on-one. Just try to sink your opponent. And probably one of the most difficult modes to get rep in, but I hit level 100 and I kind of got burnt out for a little bit. But I did get the curse. And that game is so full of cheaters, it's not even funny. And that's specifically that mode. People got like auto steering, teleporting, aimbot. And it's so obvious when it happens because I got pretty sick with it. But then my MMR got too high, and then I was going against a cheater like every fight. But I still got the curse because I was scared they were going to remove it from the game. And it's you either get the skeleton code curse or the ghost curse, and I got the ghost one. Because the skeleton one's kind of basic. I think you needed to sink like a minimum of like 1,000 ships or something like that. I don't even know what I got. I'm just happy to be done with that nightmare. Well, it's one-on-one, and it's confined to a circle, but the circle doesn't shrink, and it is very difficult to sink someone, even 1v1. The sloop takes on a lot of water before it sinks. One stream, I think I sunk like 8 boats in a row without losing. And then that next stream, my MMR was too high, and there was a hacker like every single fight. It sucked. But I may have lost a lot of brain cells, but I did it, and I got it done. I would say it's probably one of the most difficult curses to get in the game. Especially with the amount of cheaters you got to deal with. Even without the cheaters, it's difficult. Pretty much. I love that mode, but they really need to fix it. And I think they're past the point. Like, they've already lost a lot of their player base because they haven't addressed cheating and they haven't released new content. Well, they released new content, but, like, it's nothing that nobody cared about. Like, they had another story mode called Monkey Island that nobody remembers that game. That's the way to go, dude. I mean, you could play a lot of Xbox Game Pass. You get all of the games on PC, pretty much. And you can still play with controller. Hell, you could hook up your PC to the TV. Just need HDMI long enough. Magnezone Hyper is a rare one. And Vulpix. Okay. 2 hypers, this brick. Audrey. Going to kill other dinosaurs. There was a game called Primal something, Primal Carnage, but that, I don't think that was old enough. But it was dinosaurs versus humans. That game was pretty sick. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I'd have to Google it. I got into PC when I was in high school. I'm sure if you Google Raptor or PC game Raptor with guns, I don't think you played Ark back then. Gotcha. I mean, back then it was more expensive to have a good PC. Now it's a little bit better, I would say. It's pretty easy to get an affordable one. It'll last you a while. Ooh, that Alakazam. Gilbert. Gotta love that pull. He really is, dude. He's got a lot of spoons. I thought we had another God Pack for a second. If it would have been the third Venusaur God Pack, I would have been happy, but I would have been like, what the hell? This is a mini God Pack. A Lord Pack. No, two God Packs. Both of them were Venusaur God Packs. It would have been the third. Zard God Pack is possible. The two God Packs I've pulled were both Venusaur so far. Steel. Joltik. All right, 14 coming up. Gotta run to the store, my guy. Gotcha, I gotcha. I think I got enough leftovers for one more leftover panini, which is 10 out of 10, honestly. Venusaur. See, I didn't just grab turkey from leftovers because we had like ham too. We had some meat as well. So I had some nice variety. The turkey you can only do so much of, and I feel that. That's a rare one. Audrey, very nice. I don't know how many have pulled you, Audrey, but you can never have enough of these. You can never have too many. You almost gotta like ground it up. Make some chili with it or something. I think that's what Haley's doing this week at some point. Oh, sandwiches are fuego for sure. Real man making some real sandwiches. That's what you like to hear. I'm gonna make me a real sandwich tonight. Some real hearty sandwiches, I'm saying. Okay. Hey, more Zards. Who's got dark? Gilbert, this time it's you. Getting real close to 300 Zards. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Dude, you saying big boy reminded me when me and Nick used to go to the sushi place. And they had all you can eat sushi. And Nick asked for a big bowl of salad, right? Because he loved the dressing. And the owner like knew us, so he came by and talked. He was a cool guy. And he came up to Nick and he was like, big bowl. And Nick didn't know how to respond. Nick just goes, big boy. It made me laugh so hard. That's exactly what that reminded me of. Good old Charlie's, dude. That's not the name of the place, but it was the name of the owner. He would come out and just hang out with us. Big hombre, exactly, dude. She said big bowl and he said big boy. Did that card trick wrong. Full art Shauna Trainer. Panson? Bonson. Dude, high school lunch, like you could bring your own lunch obviously, but they had like the cafeteria food and they had like a station to get like a wrap, which was like the healthiest option. But it was only like one person making them and it was the longest line of lunch. So like you had to like commit like half of your lunch to just getting a wrap. Our lunchroom is not that big. What I miss is the muffins, dude. The muffins in the morning, horrible for you, but the muffins were just like on steroids. Well, I was gonna do through 15, and then I don't think I have enough 151. I thought I did, but I'm sick of misjudging it. So for the rest of the week, I'm just gonna open up like 10 times more than I think. But I'm still opening 15. And everyone's sleeping already anyway, so I'll just start an hour earlier on Wednesday. I have enough literally just for 15. I don't know where. I like eyeballed the pile and I was like, that's about the same. But I guess I had more pre-made before. So for those of you beyond 15, we're going to start on break 16 Wednesday. I didn't have enough 151 opened, and I apologize for that. I thought I did, and it's perfectly like 5 breaks short. Which it's really messing with me because I guess I had like more pre-made breaks than actual breaks on Friday. Or like I thought I had the perfect amount, but it just was not. I'm trying to like remember why it was off. Well, there could be in 16 and beyond. I gotta print the list. You know what would also help is no, I randomized it. Okay, we're good. It's not like I'm out of it. I just have to open more, and it's not practical because I have to open a lot of stuff to get 6 packs out. I'll just start at like 5:30 or 6 on the nose Wednesday. No big deal. And I'll make sure to have enough for a full 20. Just aggravates me because I eyeballed it and it looked good. And I was like, alright, we're good. I'm in the mood for some pho this week. Some Vietnamese soup. It's cold enough out now. You can't really take pho to go though. You gotta eat it at the place. It's not the same. And all the trainers. Those are 2 juicy spots. All I remember is from college, like still on the cafeteria subject, someone stole the waffle iron. And then I knew the kid who stole it, and I was like, you bastard. Oh, she enjoys the bulk. She loves the bulk. Bulk is healthy. She just needs to like hire one of the neighborhood kids or a family member to just sort it out. Be done with it in a day and then get more stuff. You guys should get last week's fairly quickly because the majority of them were sorted. Obviously, it'll still take time to get everything packaged, but I think I had like 90% of it sorted, ready to be shipped before even getting to Nick. Full art trainer, by the way, for you. Real man. Also, I don't know if Nick already posted breaks, but we may extend this deal for one last week and that's it. Then it'll be switched up. So 2 more streams. I don't know if you already posted for Wednesday. Okay. And like I said, Wednesday I'll start at like 5:30 or 6. Finish out these last 4 and then I'll have more than enough opened. I'll make sure of it. I thought I did. I think it was the meat coma that I went into. Durant. No reverse hollows. Why do you do this? Gengar. It mocks us. And gaming stream per usual tomorrow. I'm hoping my DayZ base didn't get raided because I'm putting in the helipad today. Or tomorrow rather. But I won't stream DayZ because people hate me when I stream DayZ. I don't know why. Hyper Electric is Audrey. Solid break. Well, dude, people were dead today. It was a long weekend. They were fond of cards. All the breaks filled. All right, guys. Again, apologies that I didn't have enough 151 open for the remaining 4 breaks. We're starting on break 16 if you're watching the replay on Wednesday, and I'm going to start at like 5:30, 6 p.m. Central Time. We'll get those done, and I'll have more than enough for Cyber Wednesday. Love you guys. See you guys.